So today we will see at what energy you are right now, like what is happening in your spiritual energy. So please feel free to choose the pile. The first one is the lemon balm with the amethyst. The second one is the ginkgo with the rose quartz. And the third one is poppy with a tiger's eye. So if you chose the pile 1, please stay in this reading and we will continue to watch what spirit has to tell you about. So you have to understand that lemon balm is very, very connected with stress and nervous system. And it's very connected with what is happening inside your mental health. So the cards that came were these ones. And they have a very big and I think important even message for you. So the thing that I understood is that something similar happened to me recently. You have to understand that this card represents some negativity, negative energy that is still into you and it was not released. And it might be even like free energies or free situations that happened in there. So a few days ago, I had a session with myself. I do a lot of work like that is not visible to others, but it's going through me and to me. So the first animal that came to me was a frog, and I was very interested because I've never had experience with a frog. And then I looked up and I understood that the frog is actually an animal that shows up when you need some clearing out, when you need to clear and cleanse something out. There is some negative energy, some negativity in you. And you have to understand that this is not about you. It's not, I am not saying, and the energy is not saying that you are bad. It's saying that there is something negative is still into you. And the day after I couldn't understand, about the whole frog situation, I wanted to look up again into myself, like what is happening, because I felt the lump in my throat and I felt like, my stomach is trying to do the hiccups, like he's trying to push something out of me. And the first thing that I saw was a little girl, and she was very mad and very sad. And she was like mad, like why nothing is going my way. Like she was very mad that the things are not going her way. And I was like, why are you so mad? Like, because it seems like she's me, but not like me. It's like an energy, And the first thing that I came to, the memories came of the time when, from the high school. And it actually was, the lump in my throat was that I needed to study so many things and I did not have the time to explore. I did not have the time to go to certain places, to explore different, topics, to understand what is actually interesting to me. I get it overloaded with the information. And I just thinking about the situation, like I'm sitting in a math class and I'm thinking like, what are we actually counting? Like, what are actually these formulas for? Like, what mass are we counting for? What objects? Where I can use it? What is actually for? Like, what are we doing here? Like, there is nothing specific, like just a bunch of theories of counting something. And it was very hard for me because I had so many questions and I couldn't ask them. Because if you ask them, then you go off the topic and the teacher says, we don't have time to this, we have to follow the program. And you just feel like you're forced here to study, to do the homework. You go to school, then you do the homework, and you're always living in the stress. Understand that the stomach stagnation was because of the stress, because when I was young girl and I started to go to the gymnasium, so it's basically a stronger school, so it was very hard with the teaching and learning, and it was so strict and dry. For me it was just very dry, and I just couldn't understand, and it made me to stress, like I couldn't relax throughout the day. And I think that most of us, that we have all this, that anxiety and everything is because of the school system, because you're always either you're in the school or either you're home doing the homework. Like there is no free time for you to relax, and you're just a child where you should explore because you're just too young and you have to find a lot of things. But then you have no time to look, no time to think, no time to create. You have the time to learn a bunch of stuff that you don't even know where you're going to use it. And that was actually the negativity that stayed with me and is still working on me throughout every day without my even consent. and I couldn't understand what is actually happening. So the suggestion is that dive deep into your subconscious mind and find these errors that were put on you. You have to understand that this is not your fault and not your problem that you took on these things. When you go outside and you smell plants and you smell the weather, you feel the wind, you feel the sun, or you see the stars in the sky, you feel uplifted. You feel like you're abundant. Why is that? It's because you went to the nature and because of the things that you saw. And if you go to any other situation, let's take an example, the schooling system. Everything that is in you is actually the truth, what is in there and what is happening. And it's not your fault that you did not manage to be relaxed and easy. It's a reason for every emotion. You might feel angry. You might feel like you want to demolish or destroy something. You might want to feel sometimes like you're trying to, you want to maybe scream or, to erupt something out of you. This is the energy that your energy was suppressed by this energy. And the things that are in you, we call it, darkness and etc., is just a negative energy that was not supposed to be in you, but you took on it from the environment. There is a reason for everything. If you hear bird chirping and you feel relaxed, it's because of the birds chirping, not because, oh, I'm just going to be relaxed now. Oh, I'm just going to be mad now. It's because of the things that are happening around you. And you have to understand it, and you have to never ever blame yourself for any negative energy that is in you because you're taken out from your environment. It might be your household, it might be your schooling system, it might be your friends, family, it does not matter. Because we have a lot of this energy, a lot. It's too much to handle for us. And we have to understand that it's not easy to make peace and to balance all the energies. It's not easy, but I'm hearing like you have the tool and you have the right tools to do that, and you need that. And if you feel that you need help to clear out those energies, please feel free to message me or to book a session with me. It's not about the reading. We do practical things, and we already release the energies that it's in you. Like, it's practical. It's not about theory. It's not about future readings. It's about changing what it is now and creating a different future. And it's very interesting because, there's the thing is that it might seem like when you go to certain places, some things opens up and you find new things. It also might be because of the place that you are, or because the place reminds you of something. You have to understand that not everything that is in you is you. Is because of the thing that is around you. Is because of the places that you go and that you take on the things. Places have history. Places have events. Trees remembers everything. And if you have an empathy, if you are a healer, if you have psychic abilities, you have to understand that you're very open to these. But if you clear out these things through you, it also clears out out of the energy, after the places, out of the people. It's very powerful. And you have to understand that you can also change the direction. You can change the direction, and I'm hearing like you are quick as a rabbit. Quick as a rabbit, and you're hard to catch. And you're very hard to catch. Like, you are changing direction so quickly, and it might be for you too frustrating because energies are changing very, very quickly in you. It might be days, sometimes it may be even minutes. Like, it's changing very, very, very quickly, and you're like receptive very much. So but I'm hearing like you have the tools, and you have a way to balance it out. But you have to dive deep and to find these things and clear them out. Because there is still a possibility that if we plant the seed, or is the seed it's planted, it has a possibility to grow. It has a possibility to grow. And if there is a seed planted and the seed was not actually very good for you, it's still growing. It's still the seed. So it's important to understand what seeds were planted into our mind, into our hearts. it's very important to understand these things. And I'm hearing like there is no such way as being two-sided or being divided or something like that. It's just the way that we as human beings balance so many energies, and this makes us the wonderful alchemist of everything that is happening. But I'm hearing like you see to the front and you also see to the back. So if you see the back, what happened in the history and in your past, then you can foresee the future. And it would be very helpful for you to understand that based on the things that happened on the past, you may unconsciously create the same future. So that's why it's important to dive deep and find these things. It's not about, oh, you have to heal, oh, you have to do this. It's not about that. You don't have to do anything. I'm just saying it would help you, and your energy is now open to it. And now it's a good time to do it, because that's what I'm catching from the cards. And this is very interesting because I'm also got a little girl, and then I had this wonderful Christmas cookie house. And I'm hearing like everything can change a direction very, very quickly. Like you can do one session and it could change everything for you. And you can get back your happiness and get back your safety when you don't feel stressed out. And then you get your ability to explore or search for things and just endure what is actually interesting for you. Because I feel like this thing that from high school actually took a toll on me, and I can even call it trauma, because I was shocked by the way that I have no time to live. Like it was very, very strict, and it made me very, very unhappy. And I think this just a thought came to my mind. I think this is actually one of the reasons why we were robbed of our childhoods. It's not also from our parents, it's also from the schooling systems. We were robbed out of our exploration mode, because the time when the child is 7 or 8 years, there becomes an exploration side. Like they become explorers when they can walk by themselves, they can talk, they can listen, they can understand, and then he begins to grow and to understand and to learn. And what we do, we put them into the system, and they have no time to even understand at what country they're living in, what are the plants growing here, what topics are interesting. And the schooling system is just one of the parts of our wonderful system that we have these days. But I'm just hearing like this is a lot of us got robbed out of it, because we were forced to go to the school. If go to the school, well, especially in my country, you will get registered for child support because you're not taking care of your child, and you're not going by the law. So this is very important thing to do, and you have to understand that it may be also took a toll on you. Because I'm hearing the stress and anxiety in the throat and also the stomach. And as I work with the holistic health, I met a lot of people that have the problem with the stomach, because he's not functioning all right. Like he does not do the spasms. Food just stays in the stomach. There's not enough of stomach acid. There's not enough of stomach acid. And this is actually a very important thing to understand. So this is also about your inner child. This is about removing the negative energies that took a toll on you and still working and making the influence to you. And then for the last message is very, very beautiful. Actually, what you can even do is go back to the time when you were in the mother's womb. It's not that easy, but it's possible. And to reprogram yourself from everything that you saw in the mother's womb. And when you erase the negative energy and there leaves an empty space, call into the space love energy. Call the love energy to come into your empty space. It's usually in between your stomach and in between your chest. You have to understand that you have to fill the things that were taken out. We were put into the system, and the stress and the anxiety was put in. When we take it out, we put the thing that was supposed to be there, and this is love. Love for the things that you do, love for exploration, love for other people, love for yourself, love for having enough time because we're not in a hurry. Love because you can have nature, you can take walks, you can be free and relaxed. And it could be also very good if, I don't know what you're doing, but where you're living, but it would be very good if you could do things by the feeling and stop counting the hours. Because counting of the hours is very, very affecting us, and we all live by the same man-created rhythm, and it's not working for us. It's not working for us. And you have to understand that when you take out these things of your system and when you put new things, this is actually the rebirth happening. This is how you create yourself from the ground up by the way that you're supposed to be, by the way that Creator intended. If you don't know how the thing should be and supposed to be, talk with the Creator and tell him that he knows how it was supposed to be and how he was, he intended it for us to live. Like, show me, make me feel, like, fill me with that, and I will follow, something like that. So this is interesting message, but you have to understand that the negativity you taken out must be replaced, and the things that were seeded has a possibility to grow. So that is important, to take them out of time. And you always have to think that, and always have to understand that there is no such thing that you cannot change. There is no such thing that you cannot change. We have very bad and very limited belief systems. But the first thing we have to do is to take out the emotions, because every belief system is attached to the emotion. And when you clear out your emotions, always ask a question: what belief system am I clearing out? And you do jobs at one time, and you will clear out negative energy out of you, and also the belief system that was seeded into your mind. So thank you, pile number 1, for listening, and hope you to see at other readings. Bye. So hi, pile number 2. So you chose the ginkgo, and the word behind the ginkgo is the breakthrough. So this is what is happening now in your energy, and it's very much active, and the things you need to know. So the message is there that you remember some stuff and some things that was made before, and that you know the things that's supposed to be, and you remember things deep down in your soul. And it said to me, like, it's not like a code, it's like, how the soul's supposed to look and supposed to be. And when you look, you look with the memory of that. And it's very interesting, because there came also this card, and this is the mugwort, and it says psychic healing. But the most important thing in there is that the owl. And if you know, the owl has the ears just right behind the eyeballs. And I'm hearing, when you look at the people, you actually, it will sound weird, but you hear from through the eyes. So when you look at the person, you see what is actually in his soul. And this looks something like that. And you can see all the shadows behind it. You see some things that other people don't see. And the most important thing is that this is happening through the eyes. Like, you read a lot of information through the eyes, and you can give a person the key to unlock the soul that was supposed to be as the Creator intended. And because you can see also that his eyes are quite wide open and he's looking very straight. And it says to me that your sight is much more deeper than the words that people say. And it's like when you look people in the eyes, you know the right things to say and the right things to show. And you help people come back into their purity, in the state where they are not guilty, when they are clear, when they are pure, when they are good-hearted. And you see a lot of sides of people. And you have the ability to give them the key to unlock something that was forgotten or even hidden from us. And, you know, when people look at you, you might have this, like, some kind of a specific aura. And sometimes they don't know what it is behind it. And sometimes we only see the outer outline of the person that he is, but you see what has actually happened to him, like what are the energies in there and what it's supposed to be, what the soul, I'm hearing like when the soul is born, this is, the soul is, it, let's call it, most of the time is at the most purity state. Of course, we take some things from when we are in the mom's belly, but it's the closest to that. I'm hearing is the closest to that. And you unlock something in people and can help them to understand what they're supposed to be, because you see all the things that are in there, and you have the right key how to change that and how to change the energies and the things that is happening in the soul. And I'm hearing you even have the power to explode negative energies, to make explosions that people burst out maybe into emotions and they say everything out loud. It's not especially connected with you, but you might have something, and when you unlock something, they burst out with everything. Why are they sad? Why are they mad? Why are they hurt? Like, what happened to them? And they want to tell you everything, because I'm hearing like they feel that you can clear it out, and they feel that it's safe to you to say everything. You work like as a transmuter, I'm hearing. Like you transmute energies, and when they give it to you, you clear them out, but it's happening with their consent. You're not doing out of their free will. It's happening with their own free will and their consent. And you might have a thing that people always tell you things, tell about themselves, they tell their life stories. and maybe there's a a way how we transmute energy through others. But when you see what the soul's supposed to be, you know the right words, what to tell. And I'm hearing you you're doing it with such grace. You're doing it with such grace. And I'm hearing like you're playing no games. You're playing no games. You're straightforward. And when we have this board, I'm hearing like you also have a protection when you go somewhere, in some situations or energies, but you ain't playing by their rules. Like you're going straight forward to the point, straight forward to the reason, straight forward to the problem. You're not tiptoeing, I'm hearing. Like you're not tiptoeing on, oh yeah, maybe you should do this, maybe you should that. You're like pinpointing the problems that are there. Like you are still hurt. Like why aren't you accepting that you were hurt? Why are you avoiding your own feelings? This was not right thing to do to you. And you have a full right to be angry. Like you're not tiptoeing on anything. Like you're very straightforward. And this energy unlocks something in people and helps them to release the pressure and to release the bad things that are in their souls. Not even in their mental or physical health, but I'm hearing even in the souls. And sometimes it's for you enough to just watch and listen. Sometimes you don't even have to do much. You just watch and listen, and the things already starts to happen. Like your own energy works like a magician, I'm hearing. And you're like, I'm hearing, like your wish is my command. Is like when the person says like, I don't know, I want to release, I would like to forget about it, or I would like to get rid of it. And it's just like that, and it just happens. And then he starts talking, and then you say something, and then maybe do some thing that you do with spiritual things, and it just happens. And like the only thing the person has to say, just show his will and want to do, and it happens just like that. It's so interesting. It's very fast for you. Like you don't even need to try to explain to the person what you're doing, what you're clearing. Like it happens very quickly, and there is a lot of trust, because I think that people feel the grace that you have, and people feel the goodness that you have, and they respect you and they trust you, because they seeing that you're playing no games. And if you play no games in your life, if you play no games with yourself, you will not play the games with them. And it gives them trust, because there's no games. No, oh, like, I don't know, we should watch it. No, we should look. Oh, you need to heal it. It's very strongly, but this will take some time. You will need, like, I don't know, 50 sessions. Like, no, who said that? Who said that? You're not tiptoeing. Like, you're saying, like, let's solve it right now. Let's do it. And it actually, sometimes you can see how the people solve their problems, and their energy is just being next to you. Just being next to you while you watch, because you think that you're not doing much, but your energy is at work. And I don't know, I'm hearing so strongly like, your wish is my command. I think that like a genie, that have the power, that the time the person says that he has a problem or he wants to solve everything, it happens just like that. Because usually it comes from the feeling, and when the person is feeling, the energy opens up. It does not matter what people lips say. Forget about it. It's not about the lips. You see people through the eyes. You hear people through the eyes. This is not about the things that they say. But of course, when they say their stories and they tell stories, they're clearing out through the throat chakra. So this is how it works. This is how we communicate. But this is not the only way that you communicate. I'm hearing like you communicating with the soul. And sometimes you can see that the person is saying one thing, but you feel a whole different, or even he doesn't even know what he's or she's feeling, and you know because you feel. It helps people to choose the right way, and it shows them the direction. When people are lost, even when they're talking to you, it helps for them to find their direction, or you can show them their direction very easily, because you understand what the soul wants, not what his mind wants, not what he's supposed to be or supposed to do. And you help them to make right decisions based on what is inside of their souls, not what is on their mind. Even if it's hurtful decision. But the decision that is made from the soul is never wrong, I'm hearing. Is never wrong. And when you have that deep understanding of how soul supposed to be and live, you understand how to help them. But it's because of the knowledge that you have of your energy that it works, and because of the person's free will. But they trust you, I'm hearing. You have a trustful energy, and people think and people trust you that you would help in either way. And even you're listening or just being next to the person's energy, I'm hearing it's not even about what you say. It's not about the words. It's about your grace. It's about your purity. It's about your psychic sorry, this is the breakthrough. This is about the psychic healing. Psychic. It's not physical healing. It's a healing when you see all the bodies of the person and all the things, and you just make a wonderful, wonderful balance inside out. It's a very, very alchemizing power. And we also have a lot of birds in there. So birds may be in help with you. You can look at the spiritual meaning of the bird, especially if you see one a lot or you like some bird very much. Just look at the spiritual meaning of that exact bird and it will show you of the quality that you have. This is not the only quality. Remember that we have a lot of energies from various animals. But very interesting, I'm hearing like, this is very strong card, like I'm hearing your wish is my command. And I think that even if it's maybe even about your wishes, that your wishes are like, is like a command to the, because this reminds me of the sky and the stars. And it's because of the purity and the grace that you have. It's because you're not playing games. It's because you're not trying to pretend to prove that you want it. It comes from your soul. I'm hearing like it comes from your soul. You're not playing any games. And the card just flew out. And this is also a woman. It's a motherwort, the flower. And this is sets the strength. So the strength, when you see like how the lion is like standing next to her, and the lion is also a protection, but there's also some people climbing up here, and there's their heart, there's the womb, and there's some water, and of course the earth. And it seems very, very magical to me, this card. And you see that even the lion, who might think that we are kind of, you know, wild animal, who is might get very aggressive, even he next to her is very soft and gentle because of the energies that she has. And people are climbing up her here. Very interesting, very, very, very soft, very elegant, very feminine energy. And if you think that you're not feminine enough, I'm hearing like it's not true. Your energy is very soft. It's very strong, but it's very soft. It's safe for people to be next to you. And even there we have a sword next to the breakthrough. But the sword just demolishes the bad and negative things that people have gathered throughout their life. And of course, again, we have one eye, the dragon's blood. And one eye, personally, for me, is something that associates with angels and the protection of the angels. And maybe even some people could say to you that you are very good, or you're like an angel on the earth. So this is the energy that you extract. And right now that you have this energy, you can use it in the right way. You can use it in the right way because you have grace and because you have purity. You understand everything, that if you have some negativity, you work it through. You don't put it on yourselves, on others, and then you help others also to do the same. And I know that you might be doing a lot of work with yourself, but you have to understand that these things are not going unseen. And this will bring you purpose, an idea why this is happening. You're not doing this, how to say, it will pay out. It will pay out for you because you went through a lot of things, and I'm hearing like you have a lot of stories. You have a lot of stories, you have a lot of things that you heard and that you saw. And it's even, to me, it's even secretive. But something very interesting with you is that these secrets like stay in you. Like you hold the secrets, the energies, that they stay in you. You clear them out, and you just remember the most important parts of the things from the people. But basically, you hold a lot of information that you gathered. And I think maybe that people feel, but the way that you feel, hold it in yourself, gives them very, very big trust. It's like, I don't know, she looks to me like, like she will never tell a word. Like she just stands, and she knows everything and she feels everything, but she just stands there. And you will never try to push some people down or bring them down because of their stories, their experiences, and the things that they do. Because if you look deeply into the soul and the human, you see the purity. And that's why you never judge. And you understand, and people feel that you understand. And this is the thing that they was looking for a very, very long time. Understanding that someone would validate their emotions, their struggles, and their pain. And you validate them. And you do validate them. I just want to see a few more cards. Sorry, I'm feeling that the message is not finished yet. There are some things that I have to mention important to you. Yeah, the secretive. You have some secretive, like you have a lot of secrets buried in you. And because you're just like a gatherer, you gather a lot of information and stories and experiences from other people. And even if the people know each other, you will only tell small parts of the stories. You will never, I'm hearing you would never use some story against anyone or against that person. And then they feel it. They feel that they can trust you, that you will not use it against them, because you're not playing games. Playing games, like there's no interest in you to play games. You have so much more important things to do. And the thing that you also see through, and the energy that you exclude. Then I got this card, and then I got love. Yeah, I'm hearing like even to the this, for example, this pirate, but even to the pirate, even to the one who is not maybe very pure, maybe someone who's not very pure, you are able to show love. And it reminds them of the feeling, and it gets them, I'm hearing like even they remember what is love. And if they even haven't even felt it in life, not only for once, like you show them the feeling and you give them an understanding what is actually this feeling. And it's not about the the romantic love, it's also about the love as energy, just as a feeling, like when we live out of fear and then when we live out of love. So just like caring and love, enjoying, and as I'm hearing, that nurturing, loving energy. And even I'm hearing even the hardest rock, even the hardest soldier, even the hardest person could feel the love, and it will just affect him or her. And it does not matter how they act, because out of scarcity they may act irrational, but I'm hearing, but it still makes an effect. And it also reminds of them what it's supposed to be, and it awakens, it's also like a key, like unlocks something in them. And even though he's standing there strong, like a pirate, like going on a mission and something like that, but I'm hearing like it's the love. It just it affects all. There's no special ones, and there is no chosen ones. And you remind people of the freedom, because the feeling of the love is the closest feeling to the freedom. Yeah, you show your how's that word? You blow in some new air into the old rooms. Like you blow some new life into the old rooms and in the chambers of the person's mind and brains. You blow in a lot of new information, and it's awakening for them, and it's very freeing for them. and it's like you're like flying with this fairy and you're just planting new seeds. This is how magical the energy that is. So I think that you should, maybe you were doubting yourself, or maybe you thought that there's something wrong with you, because as I said, people might act irrational, but you have to understand that this is the thing that you only see from the outside. But don't forget that as an owl, you see through the eyes and you see what is actually happening in the soul, and always follow the feeling. And if you show the feeling to the other person, he will feel that, and he will be grateful, and he will not even understand why he wants to help you, or why she or he wants to help you and take care of you, because you showed the feeling and you reminded it. It's like a, you know, a way of saying thank you, and a way of saying like, you're worth my health, because you remind me of the feeling that I have never ever felt, or I even forgot about the feeling that I even had feelings, because a lot of people think that, even men think that they have no feelings. And you show these things, and they might act, they might want to help you out, they want to take care of you, and this is the time when you have to understand why they want to take care of you and why they want to help you, because of the things that you have in your energy. It's not, I'm hearing, it's not about what you do. This is the feeling that you give the person, and they feel grateful for you, and they want to give you something, or help you out with something, or just take care of you. And I'm hearing, just let them help you, and let them take care of you, because it gives them a purpose, it makes them alive, and it's a very grateful feeling. You know, and sometimes we feel much more better when we want to, when we give gifts, but not when we accept them, because sometimes giving is much more enjoyable than receiving. And I'm hearing like, now this is the time that you have to understand that you might need help, and it's okay to receive it, and people want to help you out, because it makes them feel, for them it's a great gift. So I'm hearing like, we know that you might feel that you should do everything by yourself, and that you're stronger. Yes, you are very strong. I'm hearing you are very strong, but don't let the old shadows that are not even yours, the old ghosts, influence you on thinking that you do not deserve help or other things. Because in our world, we are thinking like eye to eye, like I have to do something in physical, and then you give me something in physical back. But it's very superficial, it's not real. But I'm hearing like, if people are not able to give you by the feeling, they will give you in physical, they will give you and also emotional, they may give you some experiences, they may give you some adventures, some kind of it might be various gifts, like a wonderful trip, a wonderful invite, a wonderful dinner, like something like that. And you might even feel surprised why people do sorry, why do people want to, sometimes they give you things and you don't understand why. And saying, oh, the universe is blessing. Yes, it's also universe, but it's also people saying thank you for the energy that you have, because all the work that you did on yourself is paying off. And the gift is for other people, that you show the purity, you show that they are pure, you show the love, and you show empathy. And it's the way that you feel and the way that you give the feeling is very, very deep. And I'm hearing like, even the vampires and even the mermaids can feel it. So it's like, if like, very interesting, like a lot of even energies can feel this energy that you have. And even if the people have some negativity in them, they also feel it, and they might get onto you, they might not like it. But it does not mean that the person doesn't like it. It means that the energy, negative energy, feels your strong love and purity energy, and it might feel that you want to free out someone out of their influence. And that's why people can act irrational. But you have to understand that this is not the people acting. People have a lot of energies. And you know that very, very good, that you also had to work out for your for your own energies. Because I'm feeling like you did the job. You do enough. You understand. But it's very strong message, like of people giving you some things, and it has to become for you. Maybe it will help you, you know, to receive it. Maybe it will explain to you like why you should receive it. Yes, because you're a wounded healer. You are also wounded, and you were wounded. Like, we're not born like in the rose petals. We don't become healers because out of the good life. We also have wounds. And we also have some shadows and ghosts from the past. And the people that have negative energies, they are also wounded. And they heal through you. And they heal through you. And when they gift you something, and when they say thank you, this is when the most wonderful exchange is happening. Because everything in the universe, in the earth, is an ecosystem. Everything helps out each other. Like, there is no animal, no insect, nothing on the earth that has no purpose or that has no influence. Like, everything is connected. The same is with people. And it's important for them to help you out, and it's important for you to help them out. But you don't have to even go one way. You have to understand the natural ecosystem of Earth and of the universe. I actually not expected it to go that way. That this is the time when you have to understand why people are helping you, and why they want to get next to you, why they want to get with you on the project, like why they see the magic in you, and they want to be part of it, because they know that if they go with you, they will grow. They know already that if they go with you, they will grow, and they will be better people, and it will be life-changing for them. But there's this thing that many people are very used to, on going everything through alone. Like, I have to be strong and I have to do everything on my own. And at some point, I'm hearing it worked for you very good, because you were very stubborn and you did wonderful things by your own. But there are other things that other people can help you out. Like, you don't have to do everything on your own. Like, there are other things that other people can help you out. Like, take off the responsibility and take off of everything doing by yourself, and that you have to be, you know, sit at one time at 5 chairs, I'm hearing. It's a gift for them. Sorry that I'm shuffling. I want to see the one card. I need some specifics about the one card, because I want to just be clear, because I still feel that there's something to the message. This is interesting. Yeah, look at the card that I got. Community. Kava is a pepper. It's a pepper that that clears out the stomach and the liver and all the negativity, and it says community. Because there's something that you have in your hand, and it's like a magic wand. It's not like magic wand, but it's a scepter, you know, something like very influential. But he's standing in the darkness, because you're not afraid to go into the darkness. And if you go alone into the darkness, other people can go too also, and they will not be afraid, even seeing their own darkness. With you, it's not that scary, I'm hearing. With you, it's not that scary. It might have been scary to go to you alone. Or if you think that you're not brave enough to go into the darkness, please reach out to me. Book one-on-one session. I will show you, I will teach you how to do it, and you will be great at it, and you can help yourself and other people of doing that also. It's not that sometimes easy. We do not want to see the darkness. We don't want it to go on the situations and maybe feelings that were not nice. We don't want to see these things. because it's too much for us, and we don't want to think of something that is not giving us, you know, nice emotions. But I'm hearing, let's do it once and let's forget about it. Like, you know, you don't have to do it every day. Like, you do it once and then you forget about it. It's like, you know, when you have some, I don't know, like, maybe you want to do some, you know, detoxify your body, and you don't have to do it all the time. You just have to do it for 10 days, for example. Let's do it once and forget about it. Like, it's urging you to not be afraid to going into these things, and not be afraid to you know, to let other people follow you and go into the deepness, because with you they are safe. With you they are safe. If people go alone, it might be not that safe. So as I'm saying, like, if you feel that you need some guidance and protection, please feel free to reach out with me. And people might get scared, and they might get out of the situation, and they might understand wrong, but I'm hearing, like, with you it's safe. So if you even feel like you want to go with other people into the deepness, but you feel that you're not ready enough, so let's just contact and get ready. Let's make you ready for going to these places. But the energy that I'm having is actually very magical, very deep, very strong energy the reading is giving, sorry. And yeah, and what we were talking about, the magic wand. The magic wand, like, you make magical things out of the darkness, out of the bad things. You can create magical things. And it's interesting, yeah, like, somehow you know how to connect and talk with the energies, and the energies like, they feel you, and they move exactly by how you move and how you talk. Like, you have some kind of a ability to make energies to work with you, not against you, I'm hearing. Yeah, I think that's the purity and grace that you have. It's like exceeds like your energy, that just exceeds that. Like, it's going, and people feel that. You know, I think that all the people have something as intuition or psychic abilities or something, but they don't even understand that they have it. But I think that we all have it. And some of us are more open, some of us are just closed off. But if we open up our feelings, we can talk with people and feel to people, and we don't even need to talk. We understand what is happening in the person's head and mind and heart. So yes, so is that all? Is that all? Why am I not getting done with the message? Why am I not getting done with the message? But yeah, I'm hearing, like, it's because of the magic that you have, and I'm hearing, just accept nice and good things. Like, don't be afraid of people and energies, because you have a wonderful alchemist energy, and you will alchemize everything. Like, and even people helping you out, they will help themselves out. This is the point. They don't even understand it, but the way that they help you out, they help themselves out, because they get more of your energy, and it moves a lot more of the things in them, and it can help bring them out of something, like bring them out of this persona and character. And yeah, you can talk with any energies basically that you believe in. I'm talking about, like, mermaids, dragons, fairies, like tree fairies, like animals, like like basically any energy, because they feel the intention. And when you have pure intentions, and when you have so beautiful feelings, like, basically it's safe for them, and they trust you. But as I'm saying, it's because of the things that you have inside of you. Yeah, and also you can bring death to some things. and it's not in a negative way, it's in a positive way. But also look what the plant is called, angel's trumpet. So like you have the power to end things, to get rid of the energies for once and all. Like you have an ability to destroy things, bad things, and they will not come back. They will not resurface again. You can demolish them all. And this is the power you have. Like you can give death, and then you can give the breakthrough also. So it's powerful. The thing that you do, it's powerful. So just please, pile number 2, keep going and understand what you have, and understand and use it, and don't be afraid to receive some help, because even people helping you out help themselves out, and it's very important even for them. It's not only about you. So this is the message, pile number 2. Thank you very much for listening, and see you at another reading. Bye. So hi, pile number 3. So you chose the card Poppy with the tiger's eye, and the word written here is dream. And I'm hearing this is something about the dream that you have, and it's connected with the things that brings you joy. Hibiscus, everything that is red in the nature is very connected with our energy levels and with our blood, is like a life force that goes through us. And it gives us, it helps to stabilize the iron in the bloodstream, but it's very connected with how alive do you feel. And I think this is not a coincidence that the heart is always red, because it's something very live, something very, it's not even fiery, it's like very, very connected with your health. So it might be even getting you a message that the things that brings you joy is very connected with your health and your energy levels, and it gives you very, very much of the vitality, and it gives you like superficial power, like very, very not superficial, sorry, like superpower to go somewhere and do much more, and you get feel like you're very energized and uplifted and motivated, and there is a connection in there, that joy, and the way that you feel joy and happiness, and you are excited about what you're doing, and you feel uplifted, actually is giving you a better health for your physical and mental body. This is not coincidence. And if you think that it's a coincidence that, oh, yes, I felt good because, as I was on holiday and etc., that is not the point. The point is that when you live every day, every your life, and do the things that makes you happy, and do the things that feels very good for you, you feel uplifted and you feel much more alive. And when you feel that, when you do something that is not giving you joy, you feel drained. Then the second card as I got is destiny. So I think this is actually the dream that you have that would bring you joy is very deeply connected with your destiny. And it has a point in your life. It's not like, oh, you deserved it and others not. It's very deeply connected with your destiny and the things that you do. And even I think I'm hearing with your spiritual powers. So it's important for you to create the dream of the joy and to make it a part of your destiny. And you will understand why I'm hearing. But it's like, look, the snake is like having its own tail in the head. It's like a life cycle. It's not in a negative way. It's just she creates a ring, like the energy flowing without any stop. Like there is no end, there is no start. Like it's ongoing process. And I'm hearing this has a point, and I think that you might have it's connected to you, the dream that you have is connected with the commune. It's connected with other people, to bringing people together. And it gives you joy. And it's very, very connected with the destiny. The things that you create with your mind power and with your dreams not only gives you joy, but becomes a part of your destiny, that you bring in communities together and help many, many people. The dream that you have has a purpose. It's not by a chance in you. It's not because you're lazy, it's not because you don't want to work, or it's because you're too immature. It's because it has a huge destiny, huge role in your destiny. It will help other people. The things that brings you joy will help other people. And I'm hearing like there is even the thing that there's some, like there's a guard standing and watching who can come through to the community. Like your places, your events that you're doing are protected. But I'm hearing like this, the dream is now ready to go off the shore and to start to travel. Because for me, it seems like, I don't know why, it seems to me this card now, like the ship is on the moment to leave the shore and go on the sea and see what he will find in these things. And of course, there we have this card of our protection, and this card associates with me, with the ancestors. So there is a protection of your dream because it has a purpose with your destiny. And you have to understand that the destiny is something that you also create by yourself. So it's everything that you wish for has a point. There is not by a chance, and there is a reason. But you have to get your values straight. And there's an idea of why you want to bring people together. I think there is something you don't know yet of what you're actually creating, and it might feel frustrating to you. But I'm hearing just let the dream begin. Oh, it's so powerful. This is actually the beginning of your dream. Oh my God, I'm getting so emotional. Because this moon, you know, and it seems to me like a tail, and this little island, like it's very magical, it's very protected, and it's like, let the dream begin. You know, when you're a child and you're like having Christmas or something, and you go to sleep, and you go in such uplifting emotion to sleep, and you dream of wonderful things. And I'm hearing like, now let the dream begin, and don't be afraid of your own dreams. And the second card that I got is again Kava, and it says again community, community, ancestors. And it's very deeply connected with the dream that you have. Something very strongly about the community that you create, and you have to understand that it has a point, it has a goal. I'm hearing like it will start as like a non-ending cycle. The same, the same we saw with the snake. It will be ongoing thing for you, and it will bring you joy. Like I'm hearing like the wheel started to spin, like things are happening now. And even though the people will change, and there will come new ones, and some will leave, I'm hearing like the cycle is going on. It's not about how long they stay, it's about movement. And I'm hearing it started to spin. Again, let the dream begin. And it's very actually magical. And I'm hearing like everyone, it's so soft, it's so loving energy, it's such belonging energy. I'm feeling like the people will feel that they belong. And I'm hearing like every one of them are getting their cozy house tree. In the tree, like everyone has a cozy tree house, like a little house for himself, and they all feel that they belong, and it's very magical. Like, look at the little houses, look at the little lights there are. And like, nobody is, like, everybody's being in the peace. Nobody's disturbing nobody. Like, the energies are balanced perfectly because there is a guard. And I'm hearing like the groups would be separated, so there will be no distractions for you and for other people. Like, you will feel that the groups are different, but it's like the energies are trying to fix the best groups for you to get the best experiences. That's why you don't have to worry who will join, who will come, who will not come. Like, the work is being done. Like, the thing is happening, like the wheel is already spinning, but there is some kind of a regrouping happening, that it would be no distractions, no conflicts, no dislikes, you know. Like, I'm hearing like nothing happens by chance. There is a reason why people, why they cancel last minute, why new people join last minute. Very interesting, like very, very smart strategic point of the way that groups come to you. But this is the start when your dream is actually starting to begin and to unfold in your life. And I don't even know, do you even realize it? I think that you might be oblivious about that and think that you have to do a lot of things, but the dream is actually already happening. And there's nothing much you can do. You should do, sorry. Not that you can do, but there's not much that you should do, you know, or try to give all yourself to others. Like, no, you can be very peaceful and relaxed, and the right people will come and the right groups will come. And I can see it from my experience. This is actually very true, very true. That you do not have to worry, but and the most important thing is that the feeling of the belonging. Like, everyone has their own place in the group and in their community, and everyone is very happy. Maybe even thinking about creating some you know, neighborhood or village or something like that, when people live, you know, differently in the nature, and you create some kind of a you know, place for you and for others to feel good. But it's just for few of you. The more I feel like the groups would be changing, but the commune would be building. But there'll also be some work with the community to you, not only personal things that you do, but also things with multiple people at one time. Because it's a bit different vibe. It gives you joy also. It gives you a lot of positive energy to you. It's an equal exchange, and it will make you feel fulfilled. I'm hearing, so that's why it's very connected with your destiny, because you also do some work when you're in a community, when you're with certain groups, especially if you're a healer and if you're psychic. It's would be good for you and for other people. I don't think I don't have any message for you anymore. I'm just hearing again, oh, where's that card? It flew out. I'm just hearing again the horn, when, you know, when the train is about to leave, or the ship is about to leave the shore, and it makes the sound like woo. So this is the sound that I'm hearing. I actually heard it a few days ago, because I am also clairvoyant, so sometimes the sounds come up to me. And there is a wonderful card that was just flowing out of my hand, and I just put it back because I thought that, but then I heard the blare again, and I was like, okay, I'll show you the card. So it's just actually just a very strongly card moving forward, of showing that the things are going to move for you, and they are going to start moving forward. So this is actually important for you to understand, that maybe you thought that, you know, your dreams are egoistical, you know, or there is no point, that it's a waste of time. Maybe that, you know, there are important things to do, that it's not serious, you know, all these things, all these talks. But this is just to prove to you that I always said that you have the wishes and the needs and the ideas not by chance. Nothing happens by chance. There is an idea, and you can create other experiences in life and other things, and you can understand that there are no rules, but our wishes and our needs has a point. There's not a coincidence. This is the card I wanted to show you. The train starting to move. It's like, ooh, let's get on the journey. Let's get on creating the communities, and the wheel starting to spin. This is where you're at your energy and the phase of your life, and just let everything unfold. Do by the feel, relax, enjoy, feel the joy, enjoy it, be, you know that you're protected. Everybody comes who has to come. You don't have to worry. Make more dreams, dream of joy, create joy, and the destiny and the commune, everything will come and unfold by itself. So congratulations, pile number 3. You did a wonderful work. You do wonderful things, and you did this breakthrough. So that's why everything you want is starting right now from this day. Thank you, pile number 3, for listening, and see you at your next readings. If you need any help with finding what you really want, what you really need, please feel free to book one-on-one session with me. So it's not about throwing out the cards. It's about true practical experience that we go into, and we look right into your heart and soul, and we unfold the things that you really, really want. So, and there you will find your purpose. So thank you very much, and see you. Bye.